Wednesday, August 4th, 2021. This is Fire Moon, and I'm so happy that you're here with me today. So let's get started. I just pre-shuffled some oracle cards, and 3 wanted to come out. So let's take a look at those, and then we'll pull some tarot. So for today, Wednesday, we have, first of all, the card Stillness with this beautiful swan here from the Destiny Oracle deck. And 2 cards wanted to come out from Wisdom of the Oracle, and that is Poised and Come to the Edge. So very interesting sort of message I'm feeling already here, especially with this Poised card as it connects to the Stillness card. I'm getting the sense that this is sort of not necessarily the calm before the storm, but there is a need for kind of internal integration energetically within you before you move forward with something. So you might feel even pressure to do something, to make a choice, to move forward with something, or just to kind of move along in a new direction, or freshly to move along with something you've already been doing, to kind of reinvigorate that energy, or to bring out something, to externalize something you've been working on inside. But this message, this energy is telling me that there is this kind of final process, this need for final sort of integration and inner work on whatever this is, whether this is at work for you, whether this has to do with a creative project or endeavor, or when it comes to making a choice in a relationship. But I'm definitely getting the sense that this is more work related or creativity related. So there is a beautiful opportunity and definitely a need for you to just kind of be still within yourself. And if you're feeling rushed or kind of desperate to move forward with something, so either, pushed by others or pushed by yourself, I'm getting the sense that definitely there's some of that happening where you're your own, over enthusiastic cheerleader to just do the thing. This is definitely a message for you to just kind of take a step back and return to a sort of moment, or to return to a sort of place of inner authenticity and stillness, because that's this kind of energy where you're just kind of fully integrated within yourself and you don't really care about how it happens or when it happens, that you're successful with whatever it is you're focusing on. This sort of inner knowing, or just kind of inner confidence in yourself, will actually make whatever you're working on even more powerful, so that when the moment does come that you move forward, you're not doing it from this place of kind of like, oh, I have to do this now, running around, head like a headless chicken sort of way. But even when you're pushed to the edge, or plunged into whatever it is that you're doing, which might be stressful or might be moving along very quickly, you do it with this sort of inner poise and wisdom and strength. Like, you don't need to prove to others that you are all of that. You just are. You just embody it. Okay, so let's see what this is about specifically. So for today, Wednesday, it's a moment of some sort of stillness before something happens. So what is this? I'm just going to pull 5 cards. Okay, we have 6 of Swords, moving on from something or wanting to move forward. Again, there's definitely this forward momentum surrounding you right now. Queen of Wands, yes, this is definitely about something that has to do with your own inner creativity and your soul creativity and soul wisdom as well. So yeah, you're feeling very just full of energy, full of ideas, full of desires. And oh wow, look at that King of Swords. Okay, so you have everything necessary right now to move forward with this, whether it's a project, relationship, or just something at work, to move forward into a new kind of cycle or place. You have the creativity, you have the intellectual ability, you have absolutely everything necessary. So Page of Swords coming next, okay? But there might still be some little tiny details that need working out before you move forward. And Also, maybe with that card, with the Page of Swords, there might be just some bureaucratic or some kind of mundane little situations or things around you that are, I was going to say, that are keeping you from moving forward. And I get Four of Swords, which is a card of stillness and of taking a break. So yeah, okay, so here's a message. If there are any sort of feelings of blockage where you feel like you have to work very hard to move forward, know that it is because it would be better for this thing to move on at a time when things just flow smoothly in a natural sort of way where you don't have to push at all. Okay, so you have everything it takes right now. You are in this process of, I mean, these are very, very similar cards I get here. I mean, with the Come to the Edge and Six of Swords, moving forward. But notice that this girl here is kind of sitting on this cloud and just letting the cloud drift. And there's a sort of anchor coming down from the star. So moving forward, not in this sort of kind of almost chaotic way, although this is not negative at all, but in this very kind of still way, like this swan. Like when it is time for you to continue on, to really sense physically how these energies are progressing, it will be a time that will just be simply easy for you to do that throughout. If that makes sense. That was an awful sentence, but you get what I'm saying. So you have the soul power, the emotional power, the creativity, the ideas, all of it is there, and you have a higher plan. Okay, like, you know, the general direction where you want to go with this. It's kind of like, you know, you've made the first stitch in the fabric of this tapestry of whatever it is you want to create, make to come into being. But there's still little tiny details like, you know, spreadsheets and receipts and things like that that you need to look through, or that you need to let others take care of before this fully moves on. Yeah, so this time of stillness, don't think of it as a punishment or as any kind of indication that you're not on the right track or that you don't have everything you need to go forward. But it is a necessary time that you can take as a sort of kind of blessing to, again, integrate. How is this thing that you're creating in the physical connecting to your soul, connecting to your true, most authentic core? Okay, because you want, whenever you create something new, you don't want to, I mean, you can make it happen by force, but wouldn't it be so much better if it all just flowed naturally and beautifully? And if at every step of the way you kind of checked in with your soul and your heart to see how you're feeling about it. Am I okay with this? Am I working too hard? Am I kind of trying too hard, even if I am passionate about it? And if I feel like I'm focusing on the thing that is tied to my soul, am I kind of overstraining a little bit? Even when we're working on soul purpose and all of that, we still have to take care of ourselves and still have to be kind to ourselves and embody and practice self-compassion. Yeah, so let's see, I'll just pull one more little message here. Should have gotten these cards out. Any closing message for today, Wednesday's reading? I'm just going to cut the deck. Okay. Interesting, yeah. Anthony's call and thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. Yeah, this basically just points to me to that idea of, or that feeling of kind of, not desperation, but just fire to move forward. So no opportunity will be lost to you. It's not like this is the only window of time that will work for you with this thing that you're trying to manifest. The best time is divine time, and the best way to go about it is to just let it happen. And if you are kind of forced along into rockier parts of the journey, you will be able to be flexible and to be kind of like a willow tree, bend but not break under the pressure, but it will happen in this way that's supernatural. Okay, so those are all the messages for today. If you like that reading, please check out some of my other readings. I'll be putting out some things out there soon that are a little bit more comprehensive. There will be lots of pick a cards, and there will also be more of these daily readings out there. So thanks so much. See you later. Bye.